Hello and welcome to Eugene's Kitchen and Bar. If you're new to our channel, welcome. And if you're returning, thank you for your supporting startup channels like ours. It always is nice to hear from you, and it's always nice to see new and returning viewers. So today we have a special surprise for you guys. We're gonna be doing a not a special surprise because obviously you're here. Sorry about that. Let's keep going. So today we're gonna be doing a smoked tri-tip tacos. So without further ado, the manual came to see.
So hi everyone. So for the tri-tip tacos, we're just gonna have all the vegetables ready right here, and then we're just gonna use the jalapenos, poblanos. We have some chimichurri ready to go and some guacamole. So you guys stay tuned and see how all this great food's gonna come together and make tri-tip tacos. And okay, so let's just start with the meat now. Now that we have our tri-tip prepared, it's sitting in the refrigerator for about 2 hours, ready to marinate. To marinate it, we put it into a gallon-size freezer bag. Then we get our marinade that we made especially for this occasion.
And if you haven't seen the marinade, we'll put a link to it and you'll see it's really easy to make. So at the end of the video, you'll get the link for it.
So just pour everything in there. Make sure everything is nice and coated. Close it up. And we're gonna let this marinate for about, as a rule of thumb, usually I will do about an hour a pound at least. And that's kind of like a rule of thumb. So this is about a 2.5 pound tri-tip. So I will give it at least 3 hours. Overnight is the best. But once it's ready, then we'll go to the next step.
All right, so we'll see you guys in about 2 hours.
Okay, so for the marinade, I forgot to add the important flavor. Is the beer.
The beer.
The beer helps, the alcohol helps tenderize the meat. And you can choose whatever kind of beer you like. I like to use the amber. And then I pour it into my cup just to kind of get whatever seasonings were sitting at the bottom before I pour it in. The beer that we're using today is like the one I always like to use on my meats. It's like an amber beer, but you can use a lager, you can use an ale. It really comes down to your personal preference, but any beer will do.
All right, so now we'll see you guys in 2 hours. All right, so here we are 5 hours later. And yes, it's been marinating. It didn't have to marinate as long, 2 hours. It's usually 1 hour a pound is what I'm being told. But we just got busy, and it's one of those things that the longer it marinates, the better it's gonna taste at the end. So thanks for staying by, and without further ado, here is our chef Edwin.
Hey everyone, so now that we have our tri-tip marinating for 5 hours, and like you guys heard, it's rule of thumb, it's about an hour a pound. So we pretty much just maximized our marinating. If you could do this overnight, it's even better. So here's our tri-tip after it got marinated. As you guys can see, full of juices. Now, I just sprinkle it with your favorite kind of seasoning. This is just to get the during the cooking process, just to add more flavor to your meat.
And if we haven't said it yet, we want to thank you for visiting us. And if there's any dishes you guys want to see, please DM us. We really always love hearing your comments. It really does brighten up our days, and we will reply back because we do enjoy talking to you guys.
Now you got the steak nice and seasoned. You guys can see all the cilantro and onions on it and everything. Put it on a sheet pan and we're ready to go outside and smoke it. Now we're ready to put it into our smoker. When you place your tri-tip in there, you want to put the fat on the top. You want all that flavor to kind of render down to the meat. Place it in the center, like that. You want to put your meat thermometer right in the center, the biggest part of the meat, and then we'll just wait for it to get to the desired temperature, which is 110 degrees. Alright, so now the steak is at the preferred temperature of 110 degrees. It took about an hour, but you know, every smoker is different. We cooked it at 230 degrees, so depending on the size of the meat and the smoker, it might take less or might take longer. And there you go, you have yourself a nice smoked tri-tip. What we're gonna do next, for the next step, is we're gonna sear it. And to do that, we're gonna take it out of here and transfer it into a pan. What you want to do is transfer it to your pan, and you want to preheat your grill or stovetop if you prefer, but we're going to do it outside on the grill to the hottest temperature that you can get it to get a good sear. Okay, so now we got our barbecue really hot because we're going to do a hot sear. Add a little bit of oil to the pan. We're going to get our steak and just throw it right on top like that. Get a nice, good sear. So we're gonna sear it one side for 3 minutes and then flip it and sear the other side.
Woohoo, look at that.
Yeah.
Good stuff here.
Do the other side for another 3 minutes. And in case you guys haven't noticed, every time I turn the steak, I always put it to a different side of the pan because at that point, this is going to be a lot less temperature than that one. This is going to be hot enough to do the sear. So every time you move your steak, move it to another spot of the pan.
See, I did not even know that.
So now as you guys can see, I seared every edge, every side of the steak. Did about 3 minutes on each side. Got the nice lines going on there. Just transfer it over to the pan. We want to cover this up and let your steak rest for at least 10 minutes before you cut it. So when I roast these peppers, I like just to brush on a little bit of oil on it. That's gonna let it.
And if you notice, is using what is that word I'm looking for? The residue of the tri-tip. What is that? The meats. What is
the whatever's left over on the.
Okay, so he's using that for flavor, which is new to me. That's why they always taste so great.
I also forgot to mention earlier that we had some green onions, which always goes great with tacos. So we're gonna throw those in. See a nice little sharding, that's what you want. Just come and check up on it every few minutes. The onions moving around. The onions will be done quicker than the peppers, so just keep a close eye on the onions. So the pepper is nice and charred. So you want to see. You want to see this. Be able to see the skin. Be able to peel off the meat like that. It's perfect. We warm them up with the same juices that the meat was searing in, and I give the flavor to
another
the
plus. All
the
right.
tortillas are done.
Let's go make some tacos. Woohoo! You can tell we're excited to make this, huh?
Yeah. So now we have our steak. It's been resting for about 10 minutes. It's ready to be carved. Here we go. So typically with the tri-tips, the corners will usually cook well done. As you guys can see, oh, that's a very nice.
Look at that.
That's a very nice medium, actually. That's even better. And then the center part, that's where you're gonna get the nice rare steak. Really, the best thing to do with tacos, with the meat, in my opinion, is you wanna cut the meat into little cubes. It's just easier to eat when you bite into the tacos. So I just slice it like this and then go the other way. And that's what you want, like little bite-sized pieces.
And again, like we always say, if you guys like what you see, please subscribe, like, and share. And for a breakdown of all of our ingredients, you can go into our description. And again, we've already made some of the items here tonight. So if you have missed them, and you can go into our playlist, or else we'll go ahead and add them at the end of the video.
So you got the nice steak ready for tacos. We're gonna prepare the peppers that we charred earlier.
So depending on when you guys are watching this, but today for us it's Cinco de Mayo. And we decided to up out of the restaurant and have some margaritas here, and obviously our tacos that we're about to have. So if you are looking for great margarita recipes, you can go into our playlist. We do have a whole series there of fruit frozen margaritas as well as margarita on the rocks. So there really is something for everyone in our channel.
So you want to just peel back the skin like that, and just expose the meat of the peppers. Cut the stem. Slice it open and then just scrape off the seeds like that. And then just slice. Turn and then...
My goodness, we are in for a treat for our Cinco de Mayo, and it just took a while to release this video just because we post on a weekly basis. So if you missed anything, we finally had a chance to release this video. So if it's your first time joining us, welcome to our channel, and we hope to see you again. And like we always say, if you guys do make this tacos for yourself, please DM us and let us know how it worked out for you guys. We love comments from you guys, and we will reply back.
If you guys
Guacamole.
follow us, you can see that we do like our guacamoles. I usually always, it's a good idea to put in there first, because that way the guacamole will stay in with the taco.
I learn new things from this guy every day. I did not know that.
Right.
Wow. It totally makes sense now.
And then we got our steaks. Like that.
Seriously, we're gonna have to make margaritas to eat this with right now.
Then our jalapenos. Get a nice smoked roasted flavor with some poblanos. And then with some green onions on the side, like that. And we have some nice homemade chimichurri that we made.
If you want to add to the
It's an option.
tri-tip.
You can put that on the tri-tip. It really complements the flavor of the meat.
Well, there you go. Thank you so much for joining us and supporting our startup channels. We really do enjoy hearing from you guys. So please, as you make this dish or any other one of our dishes, please comment and let us know how that went for you. And we'll see you guys next time. Please let us know if you do make it, how you have made it your own, or how you probably made it better. We're always open to suggestions. Please DM us for any other questions or ideas, anything you guys might want to see. So we'll see you guys next time.